Welcome to StudyIQ. Through this video, we will try to cover all the important current affairs that had transpired in Andhra Pradesh from January all the way till April 2018. We will try to capture all the questions that are important, that are pertinent for all your upcoming exams through the course of this video. This, of course, is a free video, and you can probably take a look at all the other paid courses that are available on our website, StudyIQ.com. Simultaneously, keep this in mind that whenever you're talking about the Part 1 and Part 2 current affairs PDFs, they will also be available on our website, StudyIQ.com. You can follow our co-founder on Instagram by the name of Tireless Soul on Instagram, or you can search his name, Dr. Gaurav Garg, and try to follow him on Instagram. If we talk about Andhra Pradesh current affairs, and if we commence, Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister declares 2018 as Telugu Promotion Year. So we have seen that Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu has declared 2018 as Telugu Promotion Year. He made this announcement on this occasion, which was the 29th edition of Annual Book Exhibition of Vijayawada. Of course, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu and Chief Minister, they inaugurated this fest, and this remained opened till January 11th at Swaraj Maidan. The Chief Minister recognized Vijayawada as a center for Telugu magazines, newspapers, and literary publications. Naidu also appreciated Vice President Venkaiah Naidu because Venkaiah Naidu has been running the NGO Swarna Bharat Trust's role in promoting books and literature. APGVB introduces desktop ATMs in rural India, and this is, of course, considered to be a trendy initiative where Andhra Pradesh Gramina Vikas Bank, that is APGVB, they have operationalized the first desktop ATM, and this has been opened in Kasibuga in Mandi Bazaar in Warangal in Telangana, and this mini ATM within the branch premises will ensure that people can withdraw small amounts of cash. Of course, the ATM has been designed in such a way that it can cater to harsh climatic conditions. Also, there will be minimum power requirements that the ATM will have. People can take out money of small denominations, and their small cash needs, especially of the rural customers, can be taken care of who use their RuPay ATM debit cards. Lokesh receives Innovation in Governance Award. Panchayat Raj and Rural Development and IT Minister Nara Lokesh has received the Kalam Innovation in Governance Award 2018. That is your Kalam. That is your CIGA Kalam Innovation in Governance Award 2018. This was presented by the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center in New Delhi, and this is a part of the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Memorial Summit and Awards on Innovation in Governance. Of course, this award has been recognizing the development in rural areas and the integration of technology in rural governance. So Mr. Lokesh and Mr. Babu A, CEO of Real Time Governance, were the speakers of the summit, and Mr. Babu presented the RTG practices being implemented in the state. Andhra Pradesh to develop monitoring system for Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog, as we know, is an initiative with the government of India. They have identified 115 backward districts in the country, out of which, of course, the Niti Aayog and Andhra Pradesh government, they've signed an agreement for the development of monitoring mechanism that includes the creation of dashboard and collection of data for improving the performance of these 155 identified backward districts. These districts are backward because of the presence of either Naxalism, Maoism, terrorism, or some important factor that has caused to they not being advanced. The objective, of course, of the collaboration is to design and develop and, of course, deploy the indicator-based digital systems for implementation. And Andhra Pradesh will establish the Institute for Sustainable Development and Governance, that is the ISDG, which will find solutions to the key developmental problems of the people. So this is also an important aspect. And of course, the Andhra Pradesh State Development and Planning Society's real-time outcome monitoring system, that is ROMS, NS forms the basis of the monitoring mechanism. Of course, when we're talking about Andhra Pradesh, there are 3 important districts that have been identified as a part of the 115 aspirational district scheme across the country. And of course, these are the places that have been identified. Niti Aayog releases the baseline ranking of aspirational districts. Niti Aayog has launched the baseline ranking of the aspirational districts based on the publication of data of 49 indicators across 5 development areas, which includes education, health and nutrition, agriculture, financial inclusion, skill development, basic infrastructure. Of course, the CEO also announced the Champions of Change dashboard for the real-time data collection and monitoring will be open for public view, and it has already started from 1st April onwards. About transformation of aspirational district program, as we had mentioned before, this was launched by Prime Minister in January for transforming the aspirational districts. And this has been made to quickly and effectively transform some of the most underdeveloped districts in the country, and out of which 115 districts have been identified. This is in sync with the government's commitment of raising living standards of its citizens and ensuring inclusive growth for all. Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, which is the tagline. Of course, the sister state agreement has been signed with Zurich Canton. The state government has entered into the sister state agreement with the Canton of Zurich. The letter of intent was signed by the finance minister, and of course, it was also signed by the Zurich councillor and head of department for economic affairs. When we're talking about Zurich, Zurich is a very strong nation in technology and innovation, and of course, it has already invested 1,000 crores in agriculture sector in India. Colorful rally metallic beats mark Pelican Bird Festival. The 2018 Pelican Bird Festival was held for the first time in Attapaka Bird Sanctuary at the Kolleru Lake in Andhra Pradesh. It was jointly organized by Andhra Pradesh Tourism Authority (APTA) and of course the Krishna District Administration, as it's witnessed that during the winter season, during the winter months, thousands of pelican birds they come in. Thousands of pelicans, painted storks, and other birds migrate to Kolleru Lake, and during their stay they roast, breed, and later fly off with their offspring. So Attapaka Bird Sanctuary was recognized as one of the largest pelicanary in the world. As we can see, these are the pelicans, and of course this colorful rally metallic beats mark the Pelican Bird Festival. Kolleru Lake is one of the largest freshwater lakes in India, located in the state of Andhra Pradesh, and of course there are 7 types of pelican birds, such as the brown pelican, the pink-backened pelican, the spot-billed pelican, or the grey pelican. CM Naidu lays foundation for Universal Peace Retreat Center. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu has laid the foundation for Universal Peace Retreat Center of Prajapita Brahma Kumari Ishwarya University. The Andhra Pradesh government has allotted 10 acres of land for this center, and of course the chief of the Brahma Kumaris, that is Dr. Janki Dadi, the organization's representatives from all over India participating in the event. Of course, the center will propagate and teach Raja Yoga, Dhyana, youth development, women empowerment, stress relief activities, positive attitude and life skills, along with moral values. Whenever we're talking about Brahma Kumaris has 8,500 centers across the world. UNICEF has given special recognition for the organization. The center grants 1,269 crores for Andhra Pradesh projects. The center has released this sum of money to Andhra Pradesh under different heads in the past few days, and of course this was done in the middle of the strains between the National Domestic Alliance, that's the NDA, and the Telugu Desam Party TDP, of course over the allocation given to the state in the union budget. The gross grant included 417.44 crores for the Pulavaram multi-purpose project, one of the issues of contention. That was one of the issues of contention. And of course, the release of this amount is towards the amount already utilized by the state against the irrigation component. Of course, Andhra Pradesh Finance Minister submitted a memorandum to the Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley last month, stating that a sum total of 3,217.63 crores was spent on the Pulavaram. EESL, that is Energy Efficiency Services Limited, signs an MOU of 3,730 crores with Andhra Pradesh government. This MOU, which has been signed to invest 3,730 crores, the MOU spanning e-mobility, energy efficiency, renewable energy, which had an aim of creating 15,000 jobs. It was, of course, signed at CII Partnership Summit, and of course, the MOU entailed the supply of 10,000 electric cars, 4,000 chargers to various departments of Andhra Pradesh, and through the MOUs, the Energy Efficiency Services, a joint venture of the PSUs under the Union Power Ministry, hopes to save more than 3,185 crore rupees. When Venkaiah Naidu inaugurates CII Partnership Summit in Vizag, India is poised to become one of the most vibrant economies of the world, and Andhra Pradesh in particular will play a very central and key role in the story. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has said he was speaking after inaugurating the annual 3-day Partnership Summit of the Confederation of Indian Industry. Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu welcomed the delegates of the 3rd Confederation of Indian Industry Summit and assured that the state would provide all infrastructural facilities and give clearances within 21 days of application. He invited them to invest in the state on a large-scale platform. Facebook, Andhra government to work together. Facebook India will work with Andhra Pradesh government in order to take up innovative pilot projects in the state. Facebook India Connectivity Policy Head Ashwini Rana and Andhra Pradesh Information and Technology Minister Nara Lokesh in a meeting decided to work on providing internet facilities to every household through fiber grid project, internet, Wi-Fi, TV services at a nominal cost of 149 rupees. Unfortunately, former Union Minister Bula Bully Ramaya dies on 14th February 2018. He was a former Union Minister. He passed away due to age-related ailments in Andhra Pradesh. He was 92 years of age, and in 1984, he became an MP. World on Wheels, launched by Andhra Pradesh government to take technology and digital literacy to the remotest corners. Andhra Pradesh government has launched the multi-utility vehicle, and this multi-utility vehicle, that is Naipunya Ratham or World on Wheels, will bring technology to the remotest corners of the state. It was launched at the state's secretariat and capital Amravati by Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu. Of course, also known as World of Wheels. It aims at taking technology to the remotest corners, and the first phase will cover 13 districts and 28 smart villages in collaboration with HP, that's Hewlett Packard, Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, and Guide Foundation for Development. And of course, World on Wheels Labs is a 20-seater bus with digital facilities and learning lab equipments. Objective of World on Wheels is that of Naipunya Ratham. It will cater to the needs of all the sections of the society, and school children can avail technical education and information, while the youth can also use it for skill development and skill building. Of course, it also aims to create opportunities to the undeserved communities, and around 10 lakh people across the state will undergo the skill development training. Naipunya Ratham as a part of HP's commitment to promote digital literacy. Andhra Chief Minister inaugurates International Yachting Festival. N. Chandrababu Naidu flagged off the International Yachting Festival and this was conducted by the state government, which was held from March 29th to April 1st. Visakhapatnam Port Trust VPT was facilitating the necessary support for conducting the festival. Yachting will ensure that tourism gets that fitting boost to Visakhapatnam and thereby generate more employment opportunities through sea tourism. awesome. MPI, that is Andhra Pradesh Multidimensional Poverty Index, MPI Multidimensional Poverty Index, state secures rank equivalent to 51st globally. So Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu released the Andhra Pradesh Multidimensional Poverty Report Index Report 2017. According to the report, the state secured index value of 0.0825. Value ranges from 0 to 1, 0 being the best, of course, and 1 being the worst. It is equivalent to the 51st rank globally, and India has an index value of 0.1911, that is 66th position. The MPI poverty headcount ratio, which gives the promotion of people living in multidimensional poverty, has reduced from 41.6 in 2005-06 to 21% in 2016 and 17. Avada Power Inc. pact to develop 500 megawatt solar capacities in Andhra Pradesh. Avada or Avada Power Private Limited, India's leads clean energy company, said it will invest 3,500 crore to set up a 500 megawatt solar project in Andhra Pradesh. The utility scale of the solar project will generate enough energy to support to sustainably provide power to over 2.4 million households across the state. This was said in a particular statement by the organization. Avada has set a target of achieving 5 gigawatt capacity in the next 4 years. Avada Power recently committed 10,000 crore investment in Uttar Pradesh for developing 1,600 megawatts solar projects. Andhra Pradesh appoints shuttler K. Shrikant as a deputy collector. On 29th March 2018, Andhra Pradesh government appointed shuttler K. Shrikant as a deputy collector. Of course, K. Shrikant has received the Padma Shri. He became the second youngest sportsman in India after PV Sindhu to bag the Padma Shri award also. Chandrababu Naidu inaugurates AP Cybersecurity Operations Center. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu has inaugurated the APSSC, that is the Andhra Pradesh Cybersecurity Operations Center in Amaravati. This is an initiative of the State Information Technology, Electronics and Computer Communications, IT and EC Ministry. The center will combat cybersecurity threats and provide real-time intelligence sharing and threat analysis to all state government departments and entities. Of course, the state has also roped in PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC, as a cybersecurity consultant to the government in helping the state frame and adopt best-in-breed practices and frameworks in this domain. Chief Minister Naidu also launched the Cyber Threat Portal and the state's draft Cyber Security Framework, the CSF. Valmiki and Malhar, 2 languages unknown to linguists, discovered by Hyderabad University. A linguist from University of Hyderabad has stumbled on 2 languages called Valmiki and Malhar, both predominantly in the remote regions of Odisha. The languages are categorized as endangered as the number of people speaking it is very small. For instance, Malahar is spoken by just 75, including children from a particular community. These people live in remote and isolated hamlet about 165 kilometers from Bhubaneswar. That's the capital of Odisha. When you talk about the endangered language, the discovery has been made and announced by Panchanan Mohanty of Center for Endangered Languages and Mother Tongue Studies at the University of Hyderabad. Valmiki is spoken in the district of Koraput and in the bordering districts of Andhra Pradesh. The etymology, the root cause of the name is also interesting. It indicates that the community speaking language have descended from the Indian saint poet Valmiki, who is credited to have written the epic Ramayana. Of course, the North Dravidian languages are also there. Malahar has close affinities with the North Dravidian languages like Malto, Kuruks, spoken in Jharkhand, Bihar and West Bengal. Andhra Pradesh transforming its capital into a world-class city. Of course, post-bifurcation scenario, after the bifurcation scenario, the state of Andhra Pradesh is constructing a world-class city capital of Amravati. Approximately 3,840 apartments in 61 towers are being built in Amravati capital region. 3 companies, including Larsen and Turbo, are building these towers. And of course, Shapoorji Pallonji is building 21 towers, and L&T Larsen and Toubro is building about 22 towers with 1968 apartments for NGOs. All these 43 towers are under the construction in the Nellapadu village. Lands gets unique number in Andhra's new project Bhuseva. Deputy Chief Minister Revenue K.E. Krishnamurthy has initiated Andhra Pradesh government's new project called Bhuseva, or the Land Hub, which aims at providing integrated services related with land. Of course, under this project, each land parcel will be given to the Budhar number, and which is an 11-digit unique number. It will be useful for easy identification of the details of the land parcel as a unique ID. Of course, the Deputy Chief Minister explained the progress of Andhra Pradesh Revenue Department for the last 4 years. The Bhuseva Mission Director said that we have Aadhaar numbers for each individual, along with a repository, a collection of land parcels in a single platform. Of course, the department's program E-Panta E-Crop is identified as one of the best innovations in the country and published in the book New Beginning, launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Andhra Pradesh government holds Cybersecurity Summit in Visakhapatnam. The Andhra Pradesh government and MasterCard, along with FinTech Valley, held Andhra Pradesh Cybersecurity Summit in Visakhapatnam. The state IT Minister Nara Lokesh also participated in the summit, which provided a platform for top cybersecurity experts to share strategies and solutions. They also came up with solutions to combat the growing cyber threat in India and globally. They had 500 of the brightest minds of the world coming to Visakhapatnam. And of course, the summit was a part of the MOU, Memorandum of Association, between Andhra Pradesh government and MasterCard to ensure that implementation of best practices for cybersecurity is done. 4 Kingfisher species sighted in Krishna wildlife sanctuaries. At least 4 Kingfisher species are thriving in the Krishna Wildlife Sanctuary in Andhra Pradesh, adding beauty to the precious eco-region in India. Of course, the 4 have been documented and photographed by the team of Wildlife Management Division, and of course, the Forest Department team has stumbled upon them across the KWL during its field visit. The species have been identified as white-throated kingfisher, or the pied kingfisher, and the black-caped kingfisher, along with the common kingfisher. So these were the types that were identified. In India, it is learned that 12 species can be sighted. The 4 sighted in the sanctuary are the wetlands dependent. Farmers free energy efficient pump set scheme in Andhra Pradesh for agriculture. Andhra Pradesh government is going to launch free energy efficient pump set scheme for farmers. Of course, under the scheme, the government will replace 15 lakh outdated and traditional agricultural pump sets with new energy efficient pumps. Accordingly, each farmer will get pump sets worth ₹40,000, which will be given to them absolutely free of cost. Andhra Pradesh government will implement its first policy for farmers in proper phases. And of course, the budget that has been allotted is going to be 6,000 crores. There'll be a free distribution scheme for pumps, which is going to benefit lakhs of farmers. Free energy efficient pump set scheme phase 1 will be there, and of course, energy efficient pump sets. The features are an EE pump set under free energy efficient pump sets scheme will cost around 40,000 to the state government, and of course, BE 5-star rated. Andhra Pradesh solar pump set subsidy scheme. Andhra Pradesh government is also planning to introduce new solar pump set subsidy scheme for farmers. Under this scheme, the government will provide subsidy on the solar energy pump, which is for 3.12 lakhs. Of course, the government will provide a subsidy of 2.57 lakhs, and the remaining amount of 55,000 will have to be borne by the farmers themselves. Of course, according to the government, government is providing a reliable power supply to the farmers, which has resulted in achieving a growth rate of 11.61 during the financial year 2016 and 17. Andhra Pradesh NTR Housing Scheme 2017 and 18 has resulted in 1.02 lakh houses to urban local bodies, ULB. The Andhra Pradesh government has sanctioned another 1.02 lakh houses under the NTR Housing Scheme. Subsequently, the government will provide these houses to the urban local bodies across several districts, and of course all these houses get linked to the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing for All, that is the Pradhan Mantri PMAY HFA Urban. Of course, the central government will spend about 1544.66 crores for the construction purpose of these houses. Andhra Pradesh government wants to fulfill its promise of constructing 19 lakh houses before the next general elections. The central government assistance as subsidy 1.5 lakh, total construction cost in each house, that will be 3.5 lakhs. All set for marriage scheme launch. The state cabinet has decided to launch the new scheme that is the Chandrana Peli Kanuka from the 20th of April. This is already started, coinciding with the birthday of the Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu. Of course, the gift for the BCs, SCs and STs and the Dulhan scheme will be brought under one umbrella with a centralized IT-enabled citizen. The scheme aims at providing one-time assistance of 40,000 to the scheduled tribe brides from the below poverty line at the time of the marriage, benefiting 25,000 families this year. Of course, the cabinet approved the Aqua Policy, and of course under the Dulhan scheme 50,000 would be given to the bride's family. The cabinet has approved the Aqua Policy with the objectives of including regulation and prohibition of unauthorized conversion of fertile agricultural land for aquaculture activities, right? A new comprehensive animation and visual effects, gaming and comics policy was also approved to the extent of benefiting with benefits to technology companies covering land, infrastructure and employment. About 6,400 crore of investments were expected to flow from this. In part 1, we've tried to look at some important news that has transpired over January, February, March and April 2018. In the next part, we'll try to cover up the remaining portions which are pertinent for your current affairs. If in case there are any questions and queries that you have, you can put them in the comment section. Good luck for your preparations.